Hey guys, welcome to the video. Fortnite challenges have been being completed since release. Everything from the one chest challenge all the way to laser beams viral sit in a chair and do nothing challenge. But I think one thing that's been overlooked in modern Fortnite is the Accolades tab, which are official challenges that Fortnite assigns that are just things that you can go and do if you want to, if you don't really have anything else going on in your matches. And in today's video, I will be showing you how I completed Fortnite's hardest official challenge. Let's go. Now this video was completely recorded in silence, so I'm going to be voicing over the entire thing. But here's the accolade. It's called True Pacifist, and it's winning a match without damaging an opponent at all. Now, usually that would be way harder, but because of the new idea of winning the game by exiting on the battle bus, that's what we're going to be trying to do today. So I landed at Sinister Strip to get this vault down here where you activate the 2 power sources to get in because of the possibility to get the infinite sliders. Now, as you can see, we didn't end up getting the infinite sliders, but we still got the Batman grappling gun, which is going to end up being really useful later on. But I ended up just getting a lot of loot here and being able to move on. After getting a few more heals and a couple more chests, you can see me look at my map for a second. I decided that I wanted to go deadside to get like the least amount of people that I was going to be seeing in my game. So I hit the porta potty, and then that's the direction that I was going to start going because I'm running around with no guns. Like, if people realize that I'm not trying to fight, it's going to be a really easy way for me to get pushed. So I end up just getting mats, and then that's the direction that I'm heading right after this. I wanted to max out in every single one of my mats because I wanted to have a lot of mats that I could just spend at any time in case someone actually ended up trying to push me here. But let me know if you guys have ever actually been looking at the Accolade tab. I think it's really overlooked and there's a lot of cool things that are in there. But right here you can see I got a hollow full 7 sprite, which I already had, but I thought it was kind of crazy that I just pulled it from a normal chest right there. But I thought it might be sort of useful in the future if there was someone nearby, like in a house or something, and I needed to see where they were. But I ended up getting a few more mats here, and then I was going to head to the 0 point to hopefully head more deadside. Movement is obviously a big thing that I'm looking for right now, so I ended up grabbing the shock rocks as well. And I was pretty happy with my heals, but I really wished at this point that I would have had something a little bit more, like big pots or something. But it had to come at a cost because I wanted to have all the movement available, because I think it's more important that I be able to get away from someone or move around the map quickly for good positioning than it is to actually have a lot of heals on me. So that's why I was going for the shock rocks there. I end up finding a random gold ghost sprite up here that I really thought about switching for my 7 sprite because of the idea that I could shoot and reload something to go invisible for a second. But there's another accolade, another one of the official challenges that says if you don't reload at all, then you can then you get that challenge completed. So I didn't want to be shooting, so that's why I ended up not taking it. But I think it could have been useful for the challenge as well. This is also my first experience with the grapple gun, so I actually wanted to figure out like what its limits were for whenever I'd be using it. So I ended up making like a bunch of waypoints to see what the distance was, and it ended up being around like 75 meters. But then I, of course, found a bush because that was going to be the safest place. I was feeling pretty good about my spot in the bush, but I wanted like a little bit better positioning, and I also wanted more metal or possibly like a chug jug or something like that. So I wanted to go hit this rare chest that I saw whenever I was going out to look for more metal. And I got a little air sprite from it, which honestly, the hollow little 7 sprite's cool, but I don't think it's going to be as useful as just more movement. Like, everything that I'm looking at right now is movement and materials. So I just ended up taking the air sprite instead. I wanted to set up at the bottom of this hill because this hill has the giant launch pad on it, and I thought it'd be really useful to have as like an option to just get away. And I was setting up a fake box. I don't know if you've ever done this before. I kind of made this up myself. Maybe other people have done it, but you kind of like pickaxe the walls and make it seem like someone's already left so that it's not suspicious. And then a car came and ran right through it as I was setting it up. So I ended up doing exactly what the launch pad was intended for and just dipping out of there immediately because I didn't want to be near anyone. And I got hit by the car. So I ended up healing here, and I got a quack snack to level up my air sprite a little bit more. So it ended up working out, but it was kind of annoying. I thought it might be kind of useful to get up on top of these like structures, and I also wanted to loot, but like it wasn't really working out for me. And then like worst thing could have happened. Someone saw me and I got shot, so I just immediately started getting out of there because I wanted absolutely no conflict in going through here. So I just immediately got out as fast as I could. As you can see, we're already in the top 10 right now. So it really worked out that we were able to go to deadside, and we found like the little bushes and the cone to sit in. So I was really glad we were able to find that. But I kind of just waited here. I didn't want to like go out too far and have people be there. So this just ended up being the perfect spot. And then it happened. The battle bus was here, and it was perfect. It's only a chance that it spawns, so I'm just gonna let this play out. The Batman grappler got me over here super quick, and I wanted to be one of the first ones over here because there's a friendship bubble that can come out of the supply drops, and I really wanted to get that because I thought it would make it really, really useful at the very end whenever I could just throw that down and be safe inside. But someone ended up coming, and I wasn't able to open up the last supply drop, which I guess had it. So I ended up just coming up here as a safer point, and I was just going to wait up here inside of a cone. I realized this probably wasn't the best position if I wanted to get like a jump on the battle bus in like the last 5 seconds. So I ended up using all of the mats that I spent the entire game getting to make like a giant fortress so that people wouldn't really know where I would be, but I would also have a better position on the battle bus. I didn't want to be too far away, but I also didn't want to be too exposed. So I used all of my metal and nearly all of my brick to set up this base so that I was close enough to the battle bus where it wasn't at risk that I would miss it. And finally, with only 20 seconds left before the battle bus took off, someone threw down the friendship bubble, so I knew it was the perfect chance for me to go ahead and get on because I might miss my chance otherwise. And with that, we have completed Fortnite's hardest official challenge, True Pacifist. I thank you guys so much for watching through the entire video if you made it this far. And now I think that the Accolades tab isn't as overlooked as it was before. I'll see you guys in the next one.